as Lady Unaleska did. However, Lady Unaleska did not save the world alone. To defeat the undefeatable sin, it took an unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds two hearts for eternity.
Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, there might be times where there might be a double, like, audio sound. There might be times where there might be that's because I'm testing the audio on YouTube. That's because I'm testing. Yeah, just want to make sure everything's fine on the YouTube side of it.
Wow, your face is beet red.
You okay?
That one.
He asked me to marry him.
You serious?
Whoa.
Hey!
Not what I wanted to happen.
You know what Yuna must do.
Of course. Lady Yuna, no, all summoners are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin. She must ease the suffering of all Spira. She must be a leader for the people. I proposed to Lady Yuna as a maester of Yevon.
Spira is no playhouse. A moment's diversion may amuse an audience, but it changes nothing.
Fine.
Even
Yeah, there's
so,
gonna be a lot
the
of
actors
this, like,
must play their
testing
parts.
back and forth. It's gonna take some time to get used to. I feel like along the way I might even do some
There's no need to answer right
test
away.
streams. That's what it's
Please.
called. I think
think it
I did do one yesterday.
We will do so then.
It's just
We
so
leave.
weird. The only thing I
Lady
couldn't
Yuna,
figure out was how come
I
this
await
audio
your
is
favorable
not able
reply.
to capture it.
Why are you still here, sir? I beg your pardon. We Guado are keen to the scent of the far plain.
Iguado are kin to the scene of the far. You know, I never really took notice until like much later in my gameplay where Tidus just started smelling Orin right after he said that. I think the very first time I did it, I witnessed it too. I was like, what on earth is he doing? And I'm like, oh, he's actually trying to smell him. Alright, I think now we can get out of here and move on.
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado. Married in the name of Yevon, overcoming the barriers of race. It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
Sounds just like a passing
Yes, he
daydream,
is
like
definitely
Oren
not
says.
keen to the center of the far plane.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage. I mean, marriage?
Jealous?
What? No way. We gotta defeat
So something that
sin.
is weird is
Romance
if,
can
and
wait.
I don't think this is the case.
sure
but
picked a
if there
fine
was
time to
Guado
lay this
that
one
was
on
in
us.
The original Xanarkand,
Maybe it is
and they became a
fine
dream,
time.
and they
You
happened to have
serious?
stumbled upon
If
Spira,
my getting
would they
married
be keen to the center
would
of the
help
far plane?
Spira,
Is that how that would
if
work?
it would make people happy,
It's a lot of layers.
if I could
you
do
know?
that
It's a
for
lot of
people.
layers, man.
maybe I should do what I can.
I never imagined doing anything like this. But I won't answer till I know what's right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
Okay, there we go.
I will.
Now I can finally
Go
hear.
on. I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand. I guess so. I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Like Braska before you.
I had to stop myself from shouting. What's there to think about?
I'm going to the far plane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wondered
bit
why
of
none
double
of the
game
others
audio?
ever asked Yuna. Do you love Seymour?
Give me 1 second.
Do you even like him? Seymour? Do you even like him? Do you even like him?
Oh, there is. That's why. Okay, figured it out. Now I got it. I figured out why. You gotta play the Japanese dubbed version. I don't. Is there any way we can get access to that? If there is, I would be willing to try it. Okay, no, I figured out why. I don't think he should be talking over himself anymore. Alright, anyway, that's it. See, because I have all these settings optimized on Twitch at the time, it's like I completely forgot how I did it. So when I was trying to do it today, it's like, oh, completely forgot. Okay, now you guys are making me wanna. Okay, no, 1 second. It's pretty cool in here. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Question about this far plane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the far plane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the far plane, right?
Okay, wait.
But
now I'm really
that's
curious.
the
How
far
on earth
plane
did you guys
we're
get
going
that?
to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too?
Was it also for the PS2?
Do
or?
dead people live there or something?
In both versions, he still remains a whiny dude.
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
Honestly, though, that's the Tidus we know and love, man. You know, if it was any different, then I would think it was weird. Imagine if he suddenly became a badass like Orin is. Like, that would be so uncomfortable to me. Just think about it. We've gone through 20 years of
Aren't you
him-
coming?
20 plus years of him being so whiny.
I do
We
not
just got
belong
used to
there.
it anymore.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the Fireflies react to them. They take
There.
on the form of the
That's-
dead person.
She's literally
An
explaining the
illusion,
lore of the far
nothing
plane.
else.
Do I need to do a far plane video?
Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
Yeah, the concept was a little bit tough to decipher, actually. But there were like some things that I already like noticed when I was doing research on the Dream Xanarkin. It's not. The camera kind of blurred a little bit there. Deep was but super rewarding. Yeah, it takes some time for sure, and it definitely takes more than one go at it to understand.
What the?
The big dust cloud, man. in some ways, I kind of wish. See, this scene, like this image here, is giving me so much like Lord of the Rings vibes. Like, I also read a lot of Lord
The
of
far
the
plane
Rings 'cause I have that
was
much free time
cool,
on my hands.
but I
like,
couldn't
when
stop
think
thinking
about
about
like, the
Yuna.
afterlife
Her
of Lord of the
parents,
Rings,
they
or
look so
what they call
happy
the Undying
together.
Lands, I think
But
of
it
something
got
like
me
that.
worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
Who's Lulu? I don't think Lulu's talking to anyone. Oh, okay. He's
Yo,
just
Chapu!
thinking.
Meant to come see you earlier, yeah? Sorry. I know you won't hold it against me. I gave up that game. I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy.
Wait, I can
looks a
get
lot like
sub
you.
notifications
Showed up.
on here? Is that what that
Traveling
sound
with
was?
him, I
Oh,
thought-
it is.
Maybe you were still
That's
alive
pretty cool.
somewhere, yeah? But then again,
Well, then again, you don't really
here you
follow
are on
on
the far
YouTube,
plane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
Huh? Whoa.
In terms of complexity, where does Final Fantasy X rank though? Well, obviously 2 and 1 are pretty simple in the first playthrough, but you kind of understand the plot. That's a good question, actually. And I don't know if, like, I can only base it off of, like, the other games that I've played. But if we're talking in terms of complexity, if you're talking about, maybe, like, all of the extra stuff that it offers, like mini games, side quests and stuff, I don't know, I feel like most, if not, well, most of the Final Fantasy games seems like pretty, like, not easy to understand, but like simple to follow in a way. Because they're not really open world oriented. So, you know, it's hard to either the gameplay or the lore or the story behind it. So it's an interesting question. It's a tough one. Also, I do not look like Chapu. Like I feel like I've been a tough critic of this, but I just don't think I look like Chapu. Or Tidus does anyway. I don't think Tidus. I think I look more like Chapu than Tidus does, man. Give me red hair and I look like more like Chapu like Tidus does. Unless Chapu was the whiny type too. Nah, he wasn't. I don't think he was. I think there was a little bit of about that. I don't think Chapu was.
He is dead, and I am still alive. Coming here really makes that clear. I should focus more on what I have to do now.
What?
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Don't you mean that you should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
That's a possibility.
You know,
How about Waka?
What, me with Waka?
that line he
Yeah,
just said
you two
about
get along
Chapu,
great.
I feel like
Getting
in a way
along isn't
that
enough.
sounds
Not
like looking
even
back at it
close.
now, it seems a little
Oh,
insensitive
sorry.
because he's.
My mistake.
You'd do well to remember
I mean, it makes
that.
sense. Like I know why he says
Knowing
it.
a bit
It's just
about
that,
women
you know,
might
you try to
come
say
in
that
handy
IRL, you're probably
someday.
getting a sock in the face.
Yeah, I'll remember.
I
Like,
won't be
looking back at
forgetting
it,
either.
it is a rather
Goodbye, Chapu. You always
insensitive
said
line.
I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life.
I think they shared face models in the PS2, but with the remaster, they messed up the look of Tidus and Chop. Yeah, that's true. I can definitely see that. It's one of the. I mean, it was created like Final Fantasy X was like that's when they used 3D graphics, like the very first time, right? All the Final Fantasies before that were all 2D. So, you know, it just kind of captures how well you can tell a story with very like it was definitely ahead of its time in terms of the graphics. So like that and the cinematics and the storytelling, like you could really it was literally like playing a movie. Like you were literally playing a movie. Not
So,
watching a movie, but actually playing
Yuna?
through a movie.
I've decided.
Oh, really? That's good.
So it was definitely
remember
it was definitely great.
when I was only 7 years old,
Imagine
in
if
Bevelle that
this
day.
was done
My father
for
had
the
defeated
original
Sin,
Final Fantasy
and the
VII.
whole town was out in the streets.
Like
everyone
people
was
talk about how
laughing.
great Final
They all
Fantasy VII
seemed
is
so
in its
happy.
current iteration. Imagine
I
if Final
defeated
Fantasy
Sin,
VII came
that
out
would
at
make
this
everyone
time instead
happy.
of 10.
Wouldn't it?
Or even 9, actually. 9's a good one too.
I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir
I think in
Jet.
terms of like
Give it a try.
what's going on in like sort of the
Don't
game, I feel
worry.
like Final Fantasy
He
X is
won't
definitely one of
come.
the simpler ones.
Trying not to
Because,
think
I
about
mean,
my old man.
it's
Made
a little
me
bit of a
think
recency
about
bias
him, of
because
course.
they really expanded a lot on Final
See,
Fantasy
told
VII's
you.
lore. But I
He
think
isn't
the
here
setting
because
also has something
he's
to do
not
with
dead.
it. Like I think I mentioned
He's
this in the
sin.
Machina War. Well, not really, but it's like
That
if
means he's alive,
we
you
lived
know.
through Spira,
What if my old man
what it
really
was
is
during
sin?
the Machina times
What would
instead
I
of
say
we
to
got
Yuna?
now, a lot
Heck,
more would
to
definitely
everybody
be
in
going
Spira.
on.
Wait, why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
And it's kind of one
What
of the reasons why
makes you
I
hate
like
him so?
Movies that are based
Everything
on
he
like
does just
dystopian
makes me
eras
mad.
where it's like
It was
it's
his
not as
fault that me and
a
my
big of a
mother-
society as like modern times.
Uh,
You know, like those
Mom?
post-apocalyptic movies and stuff, because you really
It's
do get
her.
a closer
She's
look
very pretty.
at the characters, you know, as opposed to like the forces surrounding them.
but wait,
It's a lot more
no
intimate.
one ever
for
performed
sure.
the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
And yes, yeah,
Whoa
9
there.
and 10 is definitely.
That's
a
my
massive
mother you're
jump.
talking about.
Like
Oh,
it was definitely
I'm sorry.
revolutionary for sure.
It's okay.
I like how I was gonna say we should be
I
listening
think
to
I
this story,
just
but it's like we've played this how many times now?
figured
Combined?
something out.
Like just between the three
What?
of us here, or four?
Why I hate my old
Nah,
man.
Yeah, it's four. So it's like we played it so many times. It's like I could have played this
See,
with no audio.
so I told him what I thought of
I would've
him
preferred
right
my-
there.
What? Really?
Yeah, just a couple
Of
dozen. No big
course.
deal.
I suppose, but... Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
Why should you?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a
Someone on the
lovebird
Nexus
dies,
mods
the one
released
left
a cheat
behind,
tool I need to check out.
it just gives up
I
living
want to try
so it can
playing
join its
exclusively
mate.
as a party of Sin
It was
Scale.
just like that.
Wait, you plan on?
I hated my old man even more.
So you're talking about like you're playing through the story as the characters,
really,
but
my
when
old
it comes
man-
to battles, you're playing as Sin Scale.
Mommy!
Wait, that's pretty funny.
Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
Should I check out some of these cheat tools, some of these mods? That'd be pretty interesting, actually.
Oh man,
Sin Scale taking on Big
I
Sin.
must sound
That's the
so
true.
stupid.
That's the true son
I
versus
don't
father
think
battle
so.
right there. Forget Tidus versus Jet. It's Sin
how
Scale versus
embarrassing.
Sin.
Well, need some more time.
No. I'm ready.
Did I miss something?
FFX ED and Farplane editor. Okay, I'll definitely check them out. I think who's that YouTube channel? What's his name? Is it Dan SG? I think he
Thanks
does
for
playthroughs
waiting.
of Final Fantasy
I'll go
X
give my
mods, I think.
answer to Maester Seymour.
Lord Jiskel! Oh, Lord Jiskel!
He does not belong here.
Why?
I mean,
Yuna,
it's not the
send
only one that
him.
doesn't belong here, but okay then.
Lord Jiskel.
He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
See, that line from Lulu saying that he is Lord Jiskel no more. I mean, okay, in a way it's a little bit of what do you call it?
Talk later.
Like not knowing,
We
but
leave
it's kind
now.
of like if you go by the definition of the Farplane or the Fireflies as just manifesting
What was that just now?
like your thoughts,
That
there's
really
no
Lord
way
Jiskel?
that Jiskel would have tried to break out of the Farplane. I'm just gonna listen.
I don't
There's no way
understand how a man like Lord
Jiskel would have
Jiskel can
tried
die
to
and not be sent.
just straight up leave
I
the
would
Farplane
think
if somebody
that he was
manifested it
sent
right
once.
there. So
But he
obviously
stayed
that has
on
to be,
Spira.
or what's
Something,
left of it.
a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean
I mean,
death.
that's also the concept of paranormal, like ghosts. If you have a strong emotion or something that's keeping you to this world, you will not want to move on until it is done. I can't say I believe in ghosts, I can't say I don't, but it's like that's a common thing I hear for why ghosts exist. Orin foreshadowing.
I will go.
I know, right?
Meet with Maester Seymour.
Yuna, Jisco is the Guado's problem, not yours.
What?
So Lulu, what do you think about Yuna getting married?
As long as the pilgrimage continues, either way's fine.
That's it? What if she doesn't even like the guy? Is that okay?
All right, man. See ya.
People
Thanks for
marry
stopping by.
for many reasons.
What's
We'll
that
definitely
mean?
see you around.
Sometimes marriage doesn't require love, you know? Defeat sin and bring joy to the people of Spira. Get married and bring joy to the people of Spira. For Yuna, they're just two ways down the same road. All you need is determination. If you have that, you don't need love.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
Honestly, I don't get it much either myself. What is love anyway? Alright.
We leave as soon as Yuna returns. I trust you'll be ready. We leave as soon as Yuna returns.
I'm being honest, I'm not a big fan of staying at this place either. I wouldn't mind leaving right away.
Listen, if Yuna gets married, then
What? That again?
Yes. If she is to marry, I would want her to marry for love.
See?
But if Yuna said she wanted to marry the one she loves, I would have to object.
Are you okay if I like the stream on my Discord?
You're not
Yeah, of
making
course.
much sense.
Why not?
I know.
Thanks, man. One more observation is that Lulu doesn't sound as cold in Japanese compared to her English version. Yeah, like, I mean, it's not. I mean, I have watched some. I mean, the thing is, I don't watch too much anime, but I definitely do know that between English interpretation versus Japanese dub, it's like you can really tell sort of the structural differences in their tones, and I don't know if that's probably a societal thing, but it's like, you know, their interpretations of each of the character definitely are different.
When we leave here, we have to go through the Thunder Plains next, you know? I can't stand...
And a lot of that is just because, like, you know, you have to consider your audience, right? And what kind of content your audience are generally consumed to in terms of, like, the region. Like, you know, one of the most important, not important things, but like one of the most evident things of that is like romance scenes, you know? Like if you watch K-drama or anime, the romance scenes are very light and they're very like pure romantic, versus American, it's very, you know, hardcore. You know what I mean? Like there's already like that sort of difference here that can kind of, so I can definitely see where the differences would come from and how that would be the case. The English dub really sounds like they're just reading off the script. Oh, lol. No emotion.
Lulu?
I've talked enough about that.
What?
I'm sorry, just forget about it.
Jeez, grumpy.
You'll understand one of these days. I just don't want to give it words, not yet. I shouldn't have to say this, but don't fall in love with her.
You know, it's funny, my answer to this has been the same every time, and I'm gonna keep to it, and it's that she's always been more my type, man. Think about all the belt options you got, you know?
Interesting. I suppose I could add you to my list. I wish you good luck, little boy. You're going to need it.
But nah, I can't do my best friend dirty like that, but still, man. Look, if I could make a deal, I'd be like, look, if it doesn't work out, can I have one of the belts? Or 3, or 10. I'm sure you can spare 10, right? Alright, I think that's everything.
For a while there, I was a little worried about what was gonna happen, yeah?
For a while there. Dude, that accent, man. I love it. I love his accent.
We leave as soon as Yuna returns. I trust you'll be ready.
Where's... Oh, Riku's sitting over there. I think Kimari's in a store. I just can't remember where that store... Oh, no. It's the store that's up here. Yeah, it's this one. There it is.
Guado potions good. Buy some before leaving.
You know, weird enough, I don't use items. Or barely. I actually hardly use items. I feel like I haven't had a reason to. That's why sometimes I wish there was difficulty set in this game. I would want to play it in the hardest of difficulty. Ooh, a Walker the 23rd is here. Nice. You know what? I'll make an exception here. At least for the time being, I'll make an exception here. The English dub, Kimari talks like he hit his head a bit too hard. Oh, okay, that's a little bit of a... Yeah, no, that's not... And here I was talking about not using anything or whatever, it's fine. Or not buying anything. Let's chat.
I tell you, these Guado merchants are shrewd. Ripping off the pilgrims that come to visit the far plane. Listen, you watch that they don't get you, too. Me you can trust. More than a Guado, at least. What do you say?
Sure. I'm gonna leave now. But I mean, if they have the far plane and it's like a very unique area, of course they're gonna charge more. It only makes sense. All right. I think we go down. Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's just get out of here.
My, was the Lady Summoner not with you?
No, she's at Seymour's place.
That's Maester Seymour, or Lord Seymour.
Oh, I'll be careful. Sorry.
That's all right. Oh, Maester Seymour left Guado Salam a short while ago.
You serious?
I believe he went to the temple in Makalania. Maester Seymour is also the high priest of that temple.
You mean the Macarena?
Whoa,
It's the Macarena
I gotta
temple.
tell the others.
I feel like I should just call it the Macarena Temple. Just because why not? Alright. Well, we know where he is now, so we can go.
Lord Jiskel, please tell me. What can I do to help?
Yuna, let's go!
They say Seymour went to Macarena Temple.
Makalania Temple.
Alright?
What I don't get is, why would the Lord Maester head
You
off
sure it
without a
wasn't
peep to
Macarena
anyone?
Temple? Because I'm almost
Maybe he
certain it
wasn't
was
expecting
Macarena
Yuna's
Temple.
answer so soon.
Ah, that's probably it.
Yuna, what is it?
Oh, nothing.
You're a poor liar.
It's true, it's nothing.
It is
Come
nothing.
on, let's go.
Yeah, let's just go, man. You know, you'd really think sometimes it is just better to say, I don't want to talk to you about it, or, you know, I got too much in my mind right now, but I don't want that to be the case.
Oh no! We're here!
How are we supposed to cross that?
I'm wondering,
See
should
the
I
lightning rod
should I do
towers?
this challenge on stream? The
The
200
lightning is drawn to them,
dodges? That would be
hopefully.
so annoying, I feel like.
We head north, not too near and not too far from the towers, yeah?
Meaning we should avoid wide open areas.
I think I forgot something in Guado Salam.
Nice knowing you.
Okay, I'll go.
Well, that was easy. See, I can't help but think that this place, they call it the Gandalf Thunder Plains. Should I just call it the Gandalf Thunder Plains? It sounds so similar. And I'll be honest, my timing for these lightning bolts was never good. Alrighty. Luck. Let's do it. It's tough because I was mashing X there to get to the treasure chest, but then it's like... Do I need to like slam X to get it? I'm trying to... Oh no, never mind. But yeah, my timing sucks. Like, I am not
Please
good.
don't make it rumble.
Wait, am I holding I need a water ball. Do I have a water ball? Oh, I do. Nice. Actually, wait, that wouldn't actually make a difference though. It would only affect the... Also, I think my setup was set made so that it was actually I was actually here. Or should I put myself up here maybe? Maybe up here is better. Yeah, up here is better, isn't it? Alright. Let's just get rid of this guy here. Yeah, so it really doesn't matter, does it?
Got you covered. Yeah.
Ah, that's a shame. I really wish... in a way, I kind of wish there was a bit of a speed up button. I feel like... And then again, that's just because recently I've been playing Final Fantasy 12, but it's just so... Like, I'm just not used to it being so slow anymore because of how often I play it. Okay, maybe the bottom left really is the best spot. Even though it's gonna be hard, that's okay, you know what, it's fine. They did cover all the spaces anyway. It's not dead? No. I don't think I've taught. Yeah, I don't think anyone else, although Yuna really should. I remember back in the day, the old battle theme and victory fanfare drove me nuts. Really? It never actually bothered me. Weirdly enough, the battle and the fanfare never really bothered me. But I can definitely see how it would. Definitely after, if you had to hear it for some time, yeah, it's no fun, is it? Oh, I'm also the type of person to farm overkills because it's 1.5 times more experience. So that's why I'm going a bit extra and making sure I overkill them. Although I guess I don't have enough overkill for the The only time themes change was when you reach a Xanarkand. Was that the only time? Wasn't there... Oh yeah, no, it is a Xanarkand ruins. I was thinking about in the temple where you were taking on like the cards and stuff, and then it was just the same music that was playing. Oh, there's me. I'm over there. I'm telling you, I am actually pressing X whenever I see the flash. It's just that I like to like keep an eye on it more because I'm just like mashing X instead of like. Well, that's a lot of damage. The battle theme, yeah, it did remain as the Xanarkand theme. Alright, goodbye. I feel like the first thing I should be doing really is hasting Lulu. couldn't be bothered to do the lightning achievement. But like, you know, it's... I feel like if you've been playing Final Fantasy for so long, or Final Fantasy X in particular, I feel like it's something you have to do at least once, no matter how painful it is. It's very Reddit sharing worthy, you know? But yeah, I'll be honest with you, I've never done it. Never. Not even once. I've never even attempted to do it because I figured out how bad my timing was. It was brutal. Where's Macon? There's a tower here, right? Oh, there he is. Actually, we'll use Lulu later. I want to get rid of these two first.
You called?
You rang. Oh wait, don't aim for... I got scared there for a second, actually.
Yeah.
And yes, in case you haven't noticed, I'm the type of person to spread the experience. Unless I was doing an only, a character-only challenge. Which I'm still debating if I should do. Like, if I do end up doing it, it might not be like a full-on playthrough, it just might be like, because I don't want to like record a whole like video just of me just preparing, or like, you know, just farming experience, you know? What I would do maybe is like do a tips on like, okay, here's what I do, here's how I farm and stuff, but like I wouldn't do it as a full playthrough. It would be a waste of time to watch.
Well, hello there. Would you like to hear about this place?
Riot Games took Mordekaiser's model from the Iron Giant mob in the Thunder Plains. Yeah, now that you bring that up, I can definitely see it. They definitely took the Iron Giants and they made it definitely look more demonic for sure.
Pity.
Oh wait, no. Wait.
Well, hello there. Would you like to hear about this?
Of course, I want to listen to myself talk about this place.
Very well. Let me tell you about the crossing. A long time ago, this place was a traveler's nightmare. Plains of lightning, plains of thunder. Those who cross are torn asunder. Or so they used to say. Then a man by the name of Bilgen appeared. Using Machina, he built towers that served as lightning rods across the plains. Finally, travelers
so
were
it
able
wasn't
to cross in
Gandalf
safety.
who, wait.
Bilgen was building that tower over there.
So it wasn't the
Then
High
he was
Summoner
struck
who
and killed
constructed
by
the
lightning.
lightning rods? Huh. Unless that was his name. Wait, no, but that wouldn't make any sense. Okay, now I'm a little bit confused. Now I gotta... Unless his name was Bilgen Gandalf. But there's no way you're... Bilgen... Ah, of course it's a Baggins. It's always the Bagginses. You know what I mean? No wonder it was called the Gandalf Thunder Plains. Big brain. Very big brain. You know what? Why didn't I... Okay, I'm gonna use this overdrive. I mean, it obviously wasn't gonna do anything, but it's like, I just needed it so that I could progress his overdrive level ups. See, it, like, it doesn't work. My timing's just off. Yeah, for the sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'll like leave the overdrive purposely at full to wait for a boss, and then realize, oh wait, with Tidus you have to use it as often as possible. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Oh, this is gonna hurt. No, never mind. He's not the larva. Just kidding. Did I teach Yuna any, No, it's all just white. She just knows all white magic so far. Okay, that's fine.
Back on the field! Booyah!
That's honestly like one of my favorite quotes from Waka. Waka's back on the field!
Woohoo!
Oh, there are just some characters I just forgot to use. Whoops.
Good day.
Hi there.
Is it true? I heard that Maester Seymour and Lady Yuna are to be wed. It's such great news. I have to tell everyone.
Where'd you hear that?
From
Where
the
did you hear
grotto.
that?
They were all very excited.
You sure it wasn't from Bilbo Baggins?
I'm afraid you heard a little wrong. Yuna's gonna turn him down.
Oh, really?
Yep, no wedding.
See, that's unfortunate.
You might want to come into
Well, I'm
the
sure that
temple's
people would have
chamber of the faith,
rejoiced
though.
all
I
over
hear there's gonna be
Spira.
something epic that's gonna go on there soon enough. That'd be pretty funny. You just watch. There'd just be an audience just watching you, and
Please give Lady Yuna my best regards.
that's true. Why is she out here? You know what? She's stalking us, that's why. Is Shalinda the true final boss of Final Fantasy? Maybe she is truly Penance. Yo, that'd be pretty funny. Like if Penance was actually like based off of Shalinda. I know Kimahri's accuracy isn't as strong as Tidus's, but
My turn now. See ya.
Tidus isn't as strong. It also doesn't help that sometimes lightning will strike when you're literally just finishing a battle. It's like
Oh yeah.
honestly, Waka is invaluable against those nimble type pods, the lizard boys and the flying things. That's true. Both Waka and it's
easy
funny.
win,
I
yeah?
always sometimes try to use Waka to hit the nimble beasts that Tidus normally hits, and I try to use Tidus to hit the flying opponent. Just because I always want to see them do it, because I know Tidus in terms of strength is a little bit stronger. I'm just gonna spam heals at the moment. There we go. Oh wait, doesn't the Cactuar do 10,000 needles? Oh, I mean it's probably gonna escape, but oh, it's just 1,000. Okay, never mind. So it will live. I can barely hit this thing. I can't even touch it. Yeah, just run. I mean, I could have easily summoned an Aeon, but it's like, it's okay, it's fine. What path am I taking Kimahri down? It's nice to get another character with... You know, that's a good point. I've never actually thought of it. I think, like, in my earlier gameplays, I would always put Kimahri down the path of Orin because I always wanted heavy hitters. And then I think once I tried putting him down in the route of Lulu for magic, or even Yuna, because Yuna actually has more magic strength than Lulu does. And then I would divert to Lulu's path later, but I've never actually taken him through Riku's. Also, I can't remember. I have to check if I'm in the sphere grid, the expert sphere grid or not.
Woohoo!
Okay, I need to check. Am I using the expert sphere grid? Okay, no, I'm not. This is the regular sphere grid. Right? I think it is. Yeah. It is. Right? Oh, I can't even remember now what the expert sphere grid looks like. Wait, no, is this... I don't think it is. I don't think this is... I think this is the expert sphere grid. Haste, extract speed... Oh yeah, no, okay, so this is, so I am sending him through Tidus's path again. But I think I can divert to Riku's literally from here. Because Riku's right there. I mean, I could do that. Where is he right now? Oh, he's just there? Wait, but I should have a level, yeah, I have like level 1 key spheres. You know what? Now I'm intrigued. We will send him down Riku's path. Although this is gonna be kind of awkward because we're going up this, but that's okay. I'll give it a try. Thanks, Lou. I'll definitely give it a shot. I mean, it's something new, something I've never done before. So I thought, why not try something different, right? Yeah, why not? Whoa, I'm getting sweaty. It's still kind of hot here. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm wearing a jacket, but... If you get a friend sphere, it may speed things up to get over there quicker. Oh, that's true, but Riku is close enough that I don't think we need to go there yet. And I think at this point in the game, Yuna, I don't think I have Cura unlocked for Yuna yet, but I'm pretty sure this is it. I'm pretty sure this is Cura, right? It is. So we're getting close, but we're not quite there yet. It's during the Seymour Flux battle? Yeah, I remember I had, I did have some difficulty, with the Seymour Flux battle, and then I saw my cousin fight him, and he did the Aeon spam, and I'm like, oh, the Aeon spam's kind of easy, so like I decided to try something, like I actually tried to fight conventionally, like using the party and all of the advantages and stuff. I also don't want to like farm too much because I don't want to be too overpowered, because I've also found myself in that situation. And when I say overpowered, I mean like I'm dishing out thousands of damage like per hit. So it's like, you know. I do want to make it a little bit more interesting. You had to grind Mount Gagazet for a while. Oh, is the game audio a little loud? Sure. Okay, stop hitting me. I get it. I'm not pressing X. Alright, is that better? I hope that's better. I mean, I should go a little lower. This was the original audio before I raised it a little bit.
Oh yeah!
You had to grind Mount Gagazet before you could... Yeah, I mean, that's why I overkill farm, right? Because of the 1.5 times experience. So I guess if I just overkill grind, then I don't really need to, like, spend that much time.
Whoa! Whoa! That was a close one.
Stop kidding around.
Yes, ma'am.
Nah, that would be me too. I'd be doing something like that.
What's wrong?
You're giving me the creeps.
I like how everyone got in their battle stance with this scene. It was actually pretty funny.
Hey, whoa!
I want to go home. I hate lightning. I hate thunder. Let's go rest over there, please.
It sounds the same still? Really?
The storm never stops. Better to cross quickly.
I know, but just for a little while.
Well, what now?
Hey Spectre, how's it going?
Pretty please? Just a few minutes.
No, we should go.
I'm scared of lightning. Let's rest, please.
No.
I'm too young to die. You're mean, cruel. Your moms would be ashamed of you.
He brought out our he brought out the mother card.
Having fun doing this to me.
Fine.
She brought out the mother card and nobody responded to that. You know what? I would have like I would have knocked her out one end if she played that on me. But everyone just ignored it. Congratulations on the first stream. Oh, thank you.
Do you have a room available?
I'm kind of happy now that I'm able
Lady
to
Summoner.
use YouTube
Yes,
now for
just
streaming. I
over
mean, it's
that
been
way.
out for a while, but it's like, you know,
Thank you.
Twitch was always sort of the go-to, but I'm like, oh, I want to try YouTube. And it's like,
Yuna?
let her go, man.
It's not like her.
Oh, for a second, I thought this was an Albed primer. I was like, sir, okay, let's read some lore. Long ago, fiends known as cactuars roamed the Jose continent freely. They ran rampant, ravaging fields and tormenting travelers. Then Lord Gandalf appeared, a man later to become High Summoner. He scoured the continent for the cactuars and drove them to the plains. Once he gathered the cactuars together, he linked the sign. Wow, Lord Gandalf broke the fourth wall. He pressed the square button. Whereupon the cactuars turned to smoke and were absorbed by a stone. The cactuars were thus sealed into stone, fated to face lightning day and night. Until someone once again links the square sign and releases the seal, they shall suffer within the stone of their deeds. Thus did Lord Gandalf bring relief to peoples all over Spira. He believed that the battle with sin was only one part of a summoner's great mission. Interesting. Ah, that's now the difference, of course. So it was it's Bilgin Baggins who created the lightning rods, and it was Gandalf who drove away the cactuars. That's why it's called the Gandalf Thunderplains. And yes, I'm calling him Gandalf. That was not a mistake.
Resting. Go away.
Damn, alright. Wow. That's a little bit rude, don't you think?
Are you that scared?
When I was little, a fiend attacked me while I was swimming at the beach. My brother tried to beat it back with a spell. But he missed and hit me instead. It was a thunder spell.
Ouch.
I've been scared of lightning ever
You know, I can
since.
definitely see, like...
But it can be effective.
Oof, you tell her,
Magic
mage.
is effective against marine fiends.
My brother said that too.
You should learn some spells too.
It's why he did it on the beach and not, like, at a volcano or something.
Maybe
But even
later.
then, who would go on vacation on a volcano?
Nice
Oh,
to
I
see
would.
you again. Welcome to the Rin Travel Agency.
I would go on vacation and visit a volcano. Why not?
Oh.
Yeah, shh, be quiet. I'm scared of lightning. Lightning the character or lightning the spell? Good question there. Alright, Rin.
How goes your study of our language?
It's alright.
That is good to hear. Allow me to present you with this book for your study. I wonder, would that be Sir Orin by any chance?
Sure, yeah, why not?
Ah, as I thought. I've been wondering since I saw him at the
Hey
Meehan
Jody, hey
High Road
Aaron, how's it
branch.
going? We're at the same place? Oh, that's cool.
Sir Orin,
But the real
wonder
question
if you
is
remember
how
me.
many playthroughs though? That's the
10
real
years
question.
ago, at the beginning of Lord Braska's calm.
Yes, I should thank you.
Not at all. I could not leave a wounded man to die. However, I was surprised when I saw you gone the next morning with that wound. An ordinary man would not have been able to walk.
I'd rather
Maybe you can
Drop
do
that
a Final
subject,
Fantasy
Wayne.
13 playthrough and explain what the hell is going on.
As
Dude,
you wish.
I completed Final Fantasy 13 and I have done all the Sea of Stone missions. Like, the Sea of Stone missions were so fun for me because they were so challenging. Like, I don't know, from a gameplay aspect, I love 13. But the storyline, yeah, can definitely see how hard it would have been to follow. But I loved the gameplay of 13. It was so much fun.
Maester Seymour and his
Rin is the
entourage
main
passed by,
villain. That's true.
and the Maester
When you look
is to
at
be
the...
married soon.
You know what? The real
Excuse
key
me,
here,
where did
it's
you hear
like...
that?
The Guado are telling everyone.
Oh, they are they?
It's like, there's all these main enemies that are like, oh, there's Seymour. There's the Seymours of the world and the Jets of the world and the Sins of the world. But then when you look at the true villains like Shalinda and Rin, oof, I wouldn't want to face them, you know? Final Fantasy 13 has decent gameplay and graphics are beautiful. Yes, that I agree. I have never played 13-2 though, or Lightning Returns. I may want to give that a try. Have I played Final Fantasy 10 yet? Yes. I have played it. I don't know if you're referring to 13 or another game, but yeah. Really like your videos? Oh, thank you. Yeah, your channel will grow for you have passion on how you explain. Yes, I really do. It's kind of funny because I was talking with a friend about how I was explaining
what's wrong
or
with Yuna.
like techniques for how to explain lore, and it's like, for me, I'm just a naturally fast talker, which is why it almost sounds like I'm skimming through the stuff of the videos, but I do gather as many details as possible. So the reason why my videos are probably a lot shorter than average is probably because of how fast I'm talking. But, you know, I do include everything there, so. Show me how to beat Lady Yunalesca, it's too hard for me? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I could, but I'd have to get there. I don't know if I'm gonna get there today though. That's the thing. Because believe it or not, I don't stream for that long.
Was it because of Jiskel?
I've been scared of lightning ever since.
Honestly, me too. Alright, can we just go in? Maybe tune in maybe next Sunday or the Sunday after, Aaron, and then maybe that's when I'll get to the Yunalesca. You know what? I could even put up a guide. I saw his lore video. That's why I'm here. Awesome.
Yes.
No, and that's a good thing, right? Like, you know, when I think there was a time where I considered doing like, because I play a lot of card games.
It's
Like,
nothing really.
That's like my favorite
I
genre,
just,
playing card games. But the thing with card games is like they get patched. Like a lot of patches happen. So any videos you make for them are like they get
I'm sorry.
outdated.
I shouldn't
Versus
have,
lore
come
videos
in.
where it's like, you know, you can watch my lore videos in literally 20 years from now and it'll still be
Wasn't
relevant as they were 20 years ago from today.
Jiskel Guado guy?
That's what I really liked about making lore videos. That's why I decided to sort of change my path to just making lore videos and just telling stories.
The sphere is his will. It says, take care of my son.
I feel like you have the best voices I've heard for. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
His son? Seymour?
I've listened to a lot of lore videos, like other lore
I
videos
know
from
one
other
way to
series as
take
well,
care of
like
him.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. And
I'm sorry.
they all talk relatively slow, which makes sense, obviously. But for me, that's just not who I am. I like talking fast. So I decided to sort of change it up a little bit to see what would a fast type of talker, like would people get sick of my lore videos because I talk so fast? I guess so far the answer is no, so that's good.
Yeah. She'll tell us when she's ready, so hold your chocobos till then. Yeah. All right.
It's kind of unfortunate that none of my friends from here, like around, like near where I live, are Final Fantasy X fans. Otherwise, I'd be saying that line more often. Hold your chocobos, man. Don't go too fast. Also, your voice is soothing. You may also be a good singer. Oh, thank you. It's a little bit of a stretch. I've never taken singing lessons, but I do. I'm a bathroom singer. That's what I am. And I also sing in the car when I'm by myself. But other than that, no, I don't really like sing. Hey, you know what? Maybe I could do a cover of the song I've been thinking about maybe covering is 1,000 Words from Final Fantasy X-2. That would be tough. That could be something down the line I could try. My streams are great. Oh, thank you. What country am I from? I am from Canada. And is my name a Final Fantasy character? No, it is not. It is not a Final Fantasy character. If are you referring to my real name or my... No, because my name, no, it's definitely not Final Fantasy character based on it.
If it's okay with Riku, shall we go?
Riku can stay if she wants. She's...
It's not stopping, is it?
Fast talker, more like similarly same as Tidus. Yeah? Like...
Fine, stay here.
That'd be pretty cool if I can like
Right
imitate a
already.
voice and like use that voice to like
didn't have to
to
say
tell
it
a
like
lore
that,
video.
you
That'd be
know.
pretty funny.
You could be more comforting or something. You know, try to cheer me up.
That's not happening.
You just don't get me at all, do you? Hey, are you listening?
I bet you Oren's already like at that cover where Yuna reveals her decision to marry
scared.
Seymour. He's probably just waiting there. It's like, let's just get this over with.
I'm not scared, you hear?
Also, is the door even open? That'd be pretty funny if the door wasn't even open and she's just yelling at a closed door. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Looking forward to my lore for Kingdom Hearts. It's part of the Final Fantasy universe. Ooh, Kingdom Hearts, huh? That's interesting. I've always told myself if I am going to like jump into any like different series of lore, it would always be either Elder Scrolls or The Witcher. Like those are the two main ones I've thought of that I would like cover next. Like if I were to do a separate lore channel that's not strictly Final Fantasy or like, you know, any variations or extensions of Final Fantasy, it would be Elder Scrolls or The Witcher. Because they're both very lore heavy. Can I kill a larva with just these three? Oh no, I can't. Oren's not strong enough. Looking forward to my cover. I'll definitely let you know when or if it releases. I need a room that's like fit for record. Actually, no, I don't think I do. I think I'm just making excuses to why I won't do it. How about Aeon lore for each series? Doesn't Final Fantasy Union do that? I mean I've definitely thought about it too. Like I did a like sort of general lore video covering all the Aeons, like sort of in, what do you call it? What do you call it? Like just in general, but like to actually dig deeper into each Aeon, that'd be pretty cool. I'm doing that. I'm currently doing that for the locations. My party's kind of weak for the Thunder Plains. Is it? Oh, yeah. I kind of talked about that earlier. I did talk about it a little bit about how like I do want to make it a little bit more challenging for myself because in my past playthroughs, it's just kind of like I was doing a lot more farming in like my past playthroughs that I want to make it a little bit more difficult for myself. So yes, that is by design. I am weaker by design. Do an in-depth calculation on how your Jimbo Zanmato works. Okay, it's actually out there already. No, but the thing is, we gotta present it differently. So, we gotta present it like in an actual calculator. They're like, here's how Zanmato, here's the calculations of Yojimbo's Zanmato and how it actually works, and it's gonna be like all in a calculator. Now that would be cool, wouldn't it? As long as they're not inflicting confusion on me, I should be fine. I forgot what these evil eyes were weak to. Oh, it's water? Okay. Lore video, why does Yojimbo need so much money? What is he saving up to buy? No. The real question actually is, how much money does Yojimbo consider to be chicken feed? That's a real question to me. What is chicken feed? What does he consider as chicken feed? You know, that's the real question in my opinion. Oh, you already got water gun by the time you got here? Wow, that's a lot of farming. Anything less than $250,000, he ain't cheap. That's true, man. You know what? What we could also do is, if Yojimbo had a temple, where would it be, and what kind of city would it have been? Because clearly it would have been a very rich city.
My name's Yuna.
Like,
Pleased
they
to meet
spoil the Aeons as much as they spoil the people living in that city, you know what I mean? Also, Ixion was not a good character for this place, or this enemy, because I didn't realize he was the yellow one, which means he's half resisted to thunder. Am I going to do any post-game side quests in this playthrough? Good question. I'm actually not sure. That one I'll have to get back to you on. You have water guy? Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm making this challenging in, by design. If you are to choose the best waifu in all of Final Fantasy, who would it be and why? Can I be honest? I feel like they need to be at least 3D. So I almost want to count out most, if not like all the 2D characters, because it's so hard for me to get like a grasp of of them in general. Now, obviously, looks aren't everything. Like, come on, guys. I'm trying to be, you know, reasonable here, but still, we're talking waifus, not like Mary. Not like Mary. What do you call it? Is it? I forgot what the name of the game is called. It's something Mary Kill. Whatever. But anyway. But I'd go with maybe Tifa. But again, that's a little bit of a recency bias. I'll have to get back to you on that. He's saving them Daigoro doggy. Sorry, I'm kind of falling behind on the chat. So I'm doing my best. Them Daigoro doggy treats. That's true, man. Daigoro ain't getting fed well enough, you know? That's why he's pretty weak. Oh, look, it's Mordekaiser. Yeah, you're just talking about that. It's pretty funny. Riku's health? Oh, I guess you're referring to when before I had to heal her, I think. Yeah.
Think later, Yuna.
Damn, Oren, relax. I get it. She has a big decision to make, but don't pressure her like this, man. Come on. Unnecessary. You know what I mean?
Shield us from thunderous bane.
Yojimbo's temple is definitely in Luca. He takes me as an action guy. You know what? Maybe Yojimbo's temple was like, you know, in the Mihen High Road, right when you exit Luca, there's those like ruins. Maybe he was around there. I don't think he'd be exactly in Luca, but maybe he'd be around it, you know? Ultimate weapons lore? Tell you what, once I get all the ultimate weapons, I will do a lore of it. And if I do that all in this playthrough, which I'm still debating on if I should or not. Or if I will or not. I definitely should. Like, the question of should is not a thing. I definitely should. I can't remember if guarding was able to yield me experience. I can't remember. Let's find out. And they were all overkill, so... Oh, guarding does yield experience. I feel like when I played the original Final Fantasy X, whenever I guarded, like, just to farm experience, it didn't do that for me. That was weird. Or maybe it always had, and I'm like... Final Fantasy X is one of the best post games in the series IMO. I think each Final Fantasy had like their share of like pretty good what do you call it? Pretty good post game. Like Final Fantasy 12 has like the trial. Okay, granted the trial mode is like a separate game mode in itself. It's not like part of the actual like gameplay. Final Fantasy 13 had the Seath Stone missions. And then 10 has the monster arena, and then like the ultimate weapons and stuff.
Bring it on.
Auron already did 5,000 damage by the time you got here. Wow, that's a lot. You must have done a lot of farming, man. The thing is, I'm streaming, right? I don't want to have you guys just watch me farm the whole time. That's going to be no fun, you know? It's definitely going to be a lot more challenging if I'm slightly under leveled, but at the same time, I'm trying to get overkill farms, so I am purposely doing that so I can get myself more experience. Am I a good blitzball player when I play? I mean, a good blitzball player. I mean, to be honest, I feel like the best way to figure out if you're a good blitzball player is to play like multiplayer blitzball, which by the way should be a thing. Multiplayer blitzball should be a thing. But I just kind of like, you know, I try to get oh, I think right now I'm trying to stick to like the core of the Besaid Aurochs plus Waka. That's what I'm trying to do. But I do control characters when I play. I don't simulate. I think all my characters are weak right now, so... Oh! I thought I was at skill. Crap. That's what I get for covering my menu with my camera. You know, I'm gonna move it again. Screw it. I'm gonna move it again. I don't care. Maybe... Oh, wait. I think I put it right here in the middle. Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. Oh, Riku's dead? Crap, I'm not even paying attention. Sorry, Riku. I was not paying attention. Wouldn't farming get less efficient as you level up in the same place? I mean, yes, because it's gotta take a little longer for you to level up. But like the main place I've always, like, I found myself like farming the most was the Sin Scale. The Sin Scale battle on the way to Kilika. That's where I probably would do the most farming at one go, but other than that, I try not to spend too much time in one place. Blitzball standalone would be great. Yes, Nicholas, I definitely agree. Then we find out who, like, the real blitzball, the strongest blitzball players are, you know what I mean? We're gonna Meteor Strike, and then I'm gonna Hellfire. Let's Hellfire. I just kept on killing it for a bit for a long time. It took one day to upgrade them. Yeah, see, I don't have that, like, focus and attention and time to just do farming all at one go. At least not anymore. Definitely not anymore. Do you collect action figures for Final Fantasy? Honestly, I don't have a big enough space to collect. I wish I did. I wish I had. If I have enough space here, then wait. Who did I miss? Is that what? Is that Lulu? Oh, Lulu didn't do anything. Oh, that's a shame. I'm trying to access the menu and then the lightning bolt just shows up. But I would love to collect figures. I just need big enough. I just need big enough space for them.
Wait.
I'm just trying to think about where I would put them.
I have
I think I
something
need to
tell
build
you.
like shelves
Here?
maybe along the wall,
We're almost out of here.
and then I just like
Let's go.
like stand them there.
I have to say it now.
That's probably what I'm gonna do then. But I really want to get into collecting.
Over there.
Looks cool. Plus, I don't have to like show the green screen anymore, or like I can remove the green screen, so you just see the action figures on the back or the side of the camera. Yeah, that's true.
Somehow, my bad feelings always come true.
I've decided to
You know,
marry.
from an editor standpoint, the way the Thunder Plains works is pretty cool, and it's something I want to try.
But
like,
why? Why'd you change
Like,
your
I'm sure you
mind?
guys must have probably already noticed this, but every time
For
they
Spear's
pan to a
future
different scene or a
and
different
Yevon's
viewpoint,
unity.
they transition using
I thought
lightning.
it would be
That is so
the
cool.
best thing to do.
I gotta try that. Maybe
That's
I'll try that
not
for a
good enough.
video. Maybe if I do the Thunder Plains
is
lore,
it?
I will
it
transition
because of
between
Lord
scenes
Jisco?
using lightning, a lightning transition.
That's fear.
But
Show
the
me.
last Unalesca is too
I
hard.
can't.
Oh, you must be talking
I
about when
must
she casts
speak to Maester
Megadeth.
Seymour
Yeah, you gotta
first.
have at least one character with the
truly
zombie
am
status,
sorry, but
which she will inflict
this
you with
is-
using Hellbiter.
It is a personal matter.
You're kidding, huh?
Like rule of thumb with the Unalesca fight, especially by
As you
form
wish.
between form 2 and
I'm
3, you must
sorry.
have at least one character with zombie
One thing.
for the whole battle, because she will
I won't quit my
cast
pilgrimage.
Megadeth not just the
Then
first
it
time,
is
but
fine.
also going forward. So
Wait a minute, Orin. You don't care? I mean, you're not gonna stop her?
nope,
No, I'm not.
he's not her dad.
As long as she is willing to face sin, all else is her concern. That is a summoner's privilege, as long as she journeys.
But that's...
Yuna, just one question. Can't you just talk to Maester Seymour? You got to marry him?
Don't know. But I think it is the right thing to do.
Okay, I guess.
Uni. Quiet! I wish we could help somehow. Some way.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
She says I'm sorry. He says it's fine. She's willing to face sin. She's privileged. I didn't understand. But somehow, I felt like I didn't
Yes,
belong.
figures on your back
But
would
if
look
I
really
didn't
cool.
belong with
Sorry,
them, I'd be stuck in Spira,
with my sister about something.
alone.
Figures on your back would be pretty cool. Instead, I
And
could
being
always
alone in that
make
place,
figures
well,
on my back.
I
You
didn't
know,
want to think about it.
like an image that the green screen
Next,
would
we're going
take,
to Makalania Temple.
and then just be all figures. That'd be
Yuna
pretty
can
weird.
talk
That'd be
with
pretty
Seymour
funny.
there. We Guardians will wait until they're done.
Unalesca's
and plan our
manageable.
next
Yeah, that's
move.
true. Like
Understood.
Unalesca's major attacks are actually her strongest attacks. They either deal a lot of damage or they will straight up kill you if you do not meet the conditions. Like her moves like regen, obviously if you're zombified that would be tough, but you can just always cure the zombify with holy water. Hellbiter literally does 100 to 200 points of damage. I can't remember, but it was so weak. And her regular attack does like 200. Like her basic attacks are garbage. Like her physical attacks are garbage. It's her magic attacks will kill you if you do not inflict or uninflict yourself with zombie. Like, it's really about messing with the zombie status with Yunalesca's third form. That's really the trick to it. The tough one is Seymour. Yeah, Seymour Flux is still the most annoying one, definitely. I found Seymour Flux more annoying than Yunalesca, 100%. Shout out from the Philippines. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I am. Oh, okay. Well, I am from the Philippines. I just live in Canada now. What do I think about the Final Fantasy 16 trailer? For me, it's not the kind of game I started to love back when I was younger. Yeah, I've noticed that Square Enix is definitely taking a darker take on their series. Like, I'm also a fan of the Dragon Quest series. And, you know, with Dragon Quest 12, they're going down the darker route, you know? Like, they're making it darker themed and everything. Which was very different from the Dragon Quest and even the Final Fantasy of old, you know? You're back? Yeah, sure thing, Aaron. See you in a bit. But yeah, it's very different. I will say, I am willing to keep an eye on it, you know? Will I be a fan of it? I feel like that's to be determined. But I am a little bit intrigued. Kababayan! Oh man,
I foresee no difficulty.
I foresee no— wait, what weapon is this called? I just want to know what it's called. Oh, this model blade looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna haste Lulu, and I'm just gonna have Lulu kill this giant. She's surprisingly manageable for a boss that late in the game. Yeah, I think once you just, you know, understand and learn to play around with the zombie status, then it becomes pretty manageable. Sorry, my dog's in my room now. Don't touch the green screen. She's so wild. Why did they brought her? Oh, there you go. I have to heal. Hey, come on to bed. All right. She's definitely not gonna be able to sleep there. I'm too loud. Well, not too loud, but it's like I'm talking, right? So.
I foresee no difficulty. Farewell.
You're gonna be stuck here, buddy.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Ah, thank you. She finally sat down. Finally. I was about to not lose my mind, but it's like, you know. Nah, it's pretty much lose my mind. Maybe if I start doing IRL streams, I'll feature the dog more. Oh crap, she's confused. Okay, if I know how these Mordekaisers work, they should go for the weakest health character, right? Yeah, they do, okay. So you pretty much just cured me here of my confusion. Which I do appreciate, actually. Ay, ay, ay. Oops. Ah! You know, I just talked about how they go for the weakest character, and then I end up letting Lulu die. What? What? I don't know if you can hear her, but she's kind of whining. I don't think you can. What's the name of my dog? Her... Oh, she has a First Nations name. Her name is Quanic. There, just in case you guys think I'm lying, she's right there. There, you see that thing right there? That's her. Hey, look up. There she is. There, see? I'm not lying. Is it Bahamut's? This is a family dog, it's not mine. If I owned my own dog, I would have named it after a Final Fantasy character. So, unfortunately, it does not have a Final Fantasy name. Because it actually doesn't belong to me only. If I had full ownership of this dog, it would definitely be called something else. I'm thinking Fafnir, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually like... Not like it, but... My dog looks exactly like Yoji. Looks like Daigoro. Too bad I can't call her Daigoro anymore. Maybe I'll look for a dog with exactly the same color scheme, and then I'll name it Daigoro. It's funny, she's not used to the smell of my room because I don't often let her in my room, actually, because yeah, so pays 1 gil. What if I just like tossed like a $1, just a $1 coin on her? What does she do? Maybe she'll kick me. I don't think I'd want her kicking me. Or what I do is like, it looks like the Daigoro in the Faith form. It's a she. It's a female. So what would a female Daigoro be called? Daigara? Now she's finally getting used to my room. Alright. I'm gonna continue leveling up my characters. She's definitely thinking about Dream Xanarkand lore right now. She is asleep. She's actually just... She's trying to go to sleep, so... Maybe. The only problem is I'm a bit loud, so she might not be able to sleep effectively. There's a lot of empty nodes on Oren's side. Actually, right now, who has the weakest... Oh, dang. Kimari and Waka both have very weak special magic defense. Although I may give this magic defense sphere to Oren. There we go. Yeah, she's definitely... Now she's fallen asleep. Now she's dreaming. I will say though, the sphere grid is a very, like, I mean, obviously at the time, it was a very unique take on the level up system. Or like the progression system of like leveling up and stuff. Which way do I go for Lulu? I go up, right? Yeah, I do. Anima for animal? Ooh, that's a good one. What sphere grid did I choose? This is the expert sphere grid. Yeah, this is definitely the expert sphere grid. Wait, which way am I even taking Riku? I feel like she's now just going all over the place. Oh no, I am going the right way with her. Okay, never mind. I just know hers and like I know there's gonna be some overlap between the characters. I just can't remember which way it goes. I actually don't often use the expert sphere grid. I like to use the standard. The sphere grid is great, but the stat maxing is always... Yeah, that's the thing. It's definitely a lot more, like, because now that the, what do you call it? The progression's more, like, visual. Now, like, that OCD kicks in. It's like, oh, I just want to fill up everything on the sphere grid, you know? That's the problem with the sphere grid, take on the progression system. Like, if you're the type of person who has, like, oh, I have to fill up everything, it's gonna bug you. Like, it's gonna really bug you. Talaga, man. I usually choose the regular one. Yeah, me too. But every now and then, on like playthrough number... Every maybe 10th playthrough, I'll choose the expert sphere grid. I don't play the game that often, but...
Of course I'm worried about her. What is she thinking?
The simplest answer would be...
Kimari, I'm actually
marry him.
giving Kimari the route of
She
Riku
hopes
this
to
time.
negotiate with Seymour.
As suggested.
Negotiate what?
In the past, I would take him through Tidus's path or Oren's path.
What?
And then less commonly through Lulu's path.
She's strong, but Seymour is the better negotiator.
Well then, why don't we do something about it?
Yuna wants it this way.
I just don't get it. Doesn't she trust us?
On the contrary, she doesn't want us caught up in whatever it is she's planning.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But that makes me worry even more. She could just tell us.
That's the way she is. She's naive, serious to a fault, and doesn't ask for help.
You're probably right.
I usually get use in Steel with
Yuna's
Kimari
easy
and then
to
go to
read.
Oren's path. Actually, that's not a bad,
she is.
like, that's not a bad route, actually.
Guard. Stand by her.
I think that's what the suggestion was, but it's like, you know, I think I've only gotten Kimari to get use in Steel in a couple of times. But then beyond that, not so much. Yuna plans to be a singer, summoner to singer. Sphere Hunter, man. Sphere Hunter.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're discussing
It's funny how
important
calm I
business,
was.
man.
Maybe it was because I'd realized that Yuna wasn't marrying Seymour for love. Not really. It was just her duty. Something she had to do before returning to her pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself anyway.
I mean,
And well,
no, you have a
maybe
crush on her.
I realized that Yuna and I'd never, you know. Yuna, let's go.
Yuna marrying Seymour for Gil. I mean, Yuna can get her own Gil. She's the daughter of a high summoner. What you mean? Alrighty, so we're gonna save the Gil Wings. Low. If multiplayer Blitzball becomes a thing, I may actually call myself the Gil Wings. Although I feel like that name would be taken. I feel like that name is something that a lot of people could come up with. Is this a... Who is this? Maester Seymour awaits. Please, hurry to I'm gonna be honest, I do not know how Guado sound like. I only know how old Guado's... I only know how old Guado and half Guado sound like. And they don't sound close. Huh. If you think about it, Seymour is really an Orochimaru type of character, huh? Yeah, you know what? Now that you bring that up, I can definitely see that. Relaxing background Macalania sound, yes. You know what? If, like, honestly, sometimes I wish that they won't always, like, convert to the battle theme with every battle. It'd be pretty cool if it was the battle and then it was the Macalania forest sound playing. That would have added to, like, the overall atmosphere of the game, at least in my opinion. If multiplayer Blitzball becomes a real thing, I'd be beyond excited. Dude, me too. I'd be playing that thing competitively, not gonna lie. I don't think Fyra overkills here, but let's see. Wait, did I? Oh, I used the wrong spell. Why did I think it was an ice creature? I'm an idiot. Whatever. Guado straight up sounding like a type of fruit. That's pretty funny. Actually, wait, I can guard, right? You know, I have to remember that, like, just straight up guarding yields experience. Like, I completely forget. Blitzball Real Reborn Edition? That'd be
isn't solving anything.
Have you played the Persona game series? It's lore extensive and it's one of the best. I have not played Persona. I have actually never played Persona. I'm gonna be honest, I know and admit that there are a lot of good games I am definitely missing out on. I am not kidding. Like, I've played... Like, I want to explore, like, the games that are not, like, as hyped up. That are, like, some very good hidden gems within them. Like, I know the East series was one that was recommended to me. And I think I'm actually gonna get East... Oh, which one's the one that's... Is it East 8, I think? That's on the Switch? Or is it East 9? I know East 9 is the most... I think it's the most recent, but anyway. But I know that's also pretty good from what I heard.
Everyone, focus on the enemy.
Oh, I gotta go to... Oh, that's why it's... I have to do double edge. It's East 8? Okay. But yeah, like, I hear that's really good. So I definitely want to give it a shot. Imagine if Blitzball... You know, it's funny. When I first played Final Fantasy X, I would, like, purposely go swimming. Like, I would go on a lot of swimming because, like, oh, I want to train myself. What if Blitzball ends up being a real thing? Like breathing underwater for 10 minutes. You breathe underwater for 10 minutes and you're just, like, swimming around. Like, I used to actually, like, be so excited about swimming because I thought, like, I would have wanted it to be real. I was also, like, 8 years old at the time, so I obviously didn't, you know... I was so naive. It's like, I not once did I ever give up on hoping that it was real. That I actually learned how to swim because of it. Very useful skill, actually, learning how to swim. You never know when you'll need it. Persona 5 Royal is available now on Switch this month, I think. Oh, shoot, really? It's one of the best turn-based RPGs, similar to Final Fantasy X. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll definitely look into that for sure.
My turn now.
Wait, I can Lancet this creature, can't I? I should get, Aqua Breath, yeah. Like summoning a lot of Aeons, but Persona instead? Oh, okay. It's literally all like Persona, just lore and stuff. Everything else is similar to Final Fantasy X. But no, I'll definitely give it a try for sure. You're gonna get it, be right back. Alright, man, you go for it. Because I'm definitely gonna do the same thing. If you play East 8, I recommend playing on the PS4 instead of the Switch. Oh, okay. The thing is, I want to get more Switch games just in general, but if Ys is better on the PS4, then I'll probably go PS4. Do any of you guys own a PS5? There are some performance issues on the Switch. Oh, okay, that would make sense then. Oh, you do? You have a PS5? I think, like, now they're slowly starting to stock up on more PS5. It's just that I am taking my time on getting it. She's asleep. The Daigoro is asleep. I have a PS5, but find myself just playing PS4 games on it. Oh, that's fair. It's usually not until, I guess, like a few years down the line when more PS5 exclusive games are gonna be announced. Throw one gill at it. Maybe I'll make it as a reward kind of thing. Aeons ago, decades ago. Yes, ancient history times, you know?
Have you seen Donna?
Donna? Can't say I have.
What's up?
We got separated on the way here. Damn it all! I've got to find her!
Calm down.
But if anything happens to her...
Running around in a panic is not going to help. Right now, you have to keep cool and search.
But...
What?
Guard your emotions, then guard your summoner.
You're right.
Shall we search?
No, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Sir Aaron.
It's kind of a shame that this is the only time we get to hear Bartello speak, like... I was about to say full sentences because, you know, the stereotypical is when you see a guy that big, you wouldn't think that they're the most literate, you know? But it's like he sounds so sophisticated when he talks. Actually, I should have switched. Oh, in Final Fantasy X too. But yeah, that's definitely. But I'm just like for right now, I'm just referring to like Final Fantasy X and how limited it was. It definitely gave more life to him in Final Fantasy X too as a character for sure. This shouldn't kill Tidus. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot to answer that question. Have I beaten Penance before? I have not, actually. I think I got close. Like, I've beaten... Like, I think the furthest I've gone is I've beaten half the Dark Aeons. But after that, I just didn't get enough. Like, I think my attention started to diverge away. So no, I have never beaten Penance. Do I go for a Penance beat in this playthrough? Oof, do you guys want to see that? That would be so intense. And I'd probably have to do a lot off screen just to do it. Like, I definitely have to do a lot of preparation off the screen to do it. There's no way I can do that entire playthrough just by streaming unless I stream every single day. I just killed him with Zanmato. I mean, yeah, the Zanmato trick is always reliable, for sure. Sin spawns made school for Bartello not available, especially after Kilika Island. Yeah, that's fair. That's true, there is. But I also just like, you know, you use the best friend, right? You use the Google and then the references technique. That doesn't overkill, but that's fine. The most relaxing song is the Calmlands. It's very calming. I feel like that's based on perspective, because believe it or not, the song I find the most calming is actually Besaid.
To secret things.
Oh wait, Calm Before the Storm. Isn't that the name of this song? No, this isn't this called Calm Before the Storm? I'm pretty sure this is that soundtrack, isn't it? The first time I played Final Fantasy X, I ran into Dark Yojimbo on accident, and I was being all cocky, and then he killed everyone. Yeah, that's how the Dark Aeons are designed. You have to be really prepared for them. I'm gonna try to hit it with everyone before walk. Actually, no, that's not effective. You should just like walk with everyone and then go straight to Waka. Goodbye. Ah! Oh wait, I've equipped myself with oh, that's why I didn't kill it. Waka's equipped with an elemental ball. Dark Aeons doesn't have light, that's why it's so dark. That's true. They're so dark you can't even see them. You know, they're like John Cena. Dude, oh my god, I met someone IRL while playing a sport in a tournament. The organizer, his name was John Cena, but you spell Cena with an S-E-E, like, you know, like you see something. But I wanted to ask him, but I didn't find out till after I left. I wanted to ask him if he like, do you get it all the time? And then he'd be like, get what all the time? And I'm like, you know, you get it all the time. I'm not even gonna explain it what it meant. I just thought it'd be really funny. Who needs curing? Waka. I should have hasted Orin. I don't know why I hasted myself. Wait, I just want to make sure of something. I don't learn Megiddo. Okay, I don't learn Megiddo Flame. Okay, I just wanted to confirm. I actually wasn't sure. Am I a 90s kid or am I a family guy like Peter Griffin? No, I'm 90s. I'm still studying part-time and I'm at work full-time, so I feel like I'd be doing too much to be a family person, to be a quote-unquote family guy. Wait, yeah, no, I do go up, right? Yeah, I do.
Miss me?
OFW? Wait, what do you mean? I'm actually not quite sure what that means. Oh, and in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm the type of person that trains all characters at the same time. So it's why I constantly switch. Although sometimes I miss, not miss, but like, you know, I just forget to include certain characters sometimes, but like I make it back later on, you know? And it's not like they're gonna be too far apart from each other anyway. Also, I forgot to use Riku, didn't I? I gotta get into the habit of using Riku more. Oh, overseas Filipino. Okay, gotcha. So I was born in the Philippines, and I moved to Canada when I was 7. So, unfortunately, konti lang ng kaya ko mag-usap ng Tagalog. I'm not as fluent in Tagalog as I used to be, but I can still fully understand when someone speaks to me in Tagalog. And it also doesn't help that my 2 younger siblings don't speak Tagalog at all, so I have to completely speak to them in English. But with my parents, sometimes I can sneak in some, what do you call it? Some Tagalog dialogue? I was about to say Tagalog gameplay. I was like, well, dialogue. I meant dialogue. But yeah, for the most part, not as good as I used to be, for sure. Or fluent. Okay, this is a little annoying. Maybe I'll put myself here instead. Let's do this. Like Bella Porch? Yeah, you could say that. You know, now that I think about it, this soundtrack really is soothing. Like, I could literally just do this and just like, if the whole, okay, well, maybe it's a bit of a stretch, but I was gonna say, like, if the whole game play itself was just this song playing in the background, I would not hate it. Battles included, by the way, with the exception of maybe like the special boss battles, the one that plays like during the Seymour Flux game or the Unalesca battle. Like, I would maybe keep those. Oh, no, they're both the same. Hold on. I'm talking about Seymour Omnis, too, because that theme song is different. But yeah, other than that, like regular battles, I wouldn't mind if it was this song playing, you know? Philippines misses you. Visit sometimes. We have a lot of islands to choose one to make a pilgrimage. I've been to the 100 Islands in... Was it in Pangasinan or Pampanga? I can't remember. But we rented an island for the night. That was pretty cool. Also, I know about an event that happened there recently. I think it's called Conquest. Maybe I'll go there as a visitor for 1 year. So even though my area of content creation expertise is a little bit different, I still keep up with what goes on around me, you know? It's like, you know, you have all these people making it big through Valorant, League of Legends, all the basic stuff, you know what I mean? You know you really make it big if you can do it with a... Well, to be fair, Final Fantasy X is a very beloved game, and the Final Fantasy franchise itself is very beloved, so it's not really... You will find your love life here back in the Philippines? Lol. Tell you what, if I was looking for a love life, maybe I will consider going back to the Philippines for it. Keyword is maybe. Okay, so 1400 is enough to overkill. That's good. Wait, I don't hate haste yet, actually. I'll just guard. Oh, you're awake. But mainstream games made it big, but you bring the nostalgia factor with the Final Fantasy. Yeah, honestly, like, you know, and everyone says this. It's like, you know, you don't ever start this thing to be big, you know. And I still, and to be honest, even if, you know, if or when I do make it big with this channel, like, I still wouldn't like, not go all in, but it's like, you know, it's definitely something I would still consider doing, like, on the side. But I just, like, but the thing is, if I want to present any videos on YouTube, I want it to be edited. I want it to be edited. I want it to be, you know, like, obviously, it's easy to do gameplay highlights and everything, but because you can just really pick out, like, the big stuff that's happened. But I like this kind of stuff a lot more. I like it. It's much more my preference. Like, I remember when I played Skyrim, I would read all the books. Like, I would open up any book that I haven't read and I would actually read them while playing the game. Like, that's how much I love investing into lore. Alright, man. Alright, sounds good, bro. Thanks for stopping by, though. Definitely see you soon. Kailangan matulog? Oh, sige, man. I understand. No problem. Pero at least na alam mo, nag-stream na ako dito sa YouTube. Mas convenient dito kasi. It's better than having to hop over to Twitch, I feel like. Plus here, it's more catered towards the subscribers, you know?
Let's end this.
Let's end this.
I foresee no difficulty.
I think the reason lore appeals to me because it's the small details that makes game feel like an alive world. Oh, definitely. That's definitely for sure. Like, it's very easy to be able to follow the main plot of like a game or even a movie. And if you can't the first time, like can't even follow the main series, that says a lot about either how you are not able to follow or how ineffective the stories or the media's or that specific series or franchise's ability to tell a story. So it's usually one of those two things. But rule of thumb is, from watching it the first time, you should be able to follow at least the main story very well. And then if you want to invest more, then you'd have to go through it like another time, or you have to either play through it, read it, or watch it again at least a few more times after, you know? But at least that's what I think. Which is why if it's a game that I've played more than once, it is a game I am investing into the lore of like a lot. Like that's how I consider if a game has good replayability, at least in terms of games. Have I ever played 15? I have. I've played through it, but then I don't know why I stopped. I stopped playing it for some reason. I think like something else was coming up, and then I just forgot to play it through. But I am thinking about it. Thanks, man. All right, sure, Spectre. You take it easy, man. Final Fantasy 1 is nice and all being the first game, but the world feels dead. Yeah, I definitely see them like trying to revive it. Excuse me, gosh. Revive it by playing through the like by making Strangers of Paradise, which I've made a couple of gameplay videos for, but like I stopped again. I have a very bad habit of starting games and then stopping them. And I think the reason for that is because I'm trying to start too many games at once, and that's like not a good idea. Am I taking a break from Twitch? For the foreseeable future, yes, until I have a more established schedule. Once I'm able to establish like an actual schedule that I can strictly follow, then I will return to Twitch. But for now, it'll be here. And it kind of fits in too, because I've also changed my upload schedule for videos. They're also going to be Sunday mornings as well, instead of Saturday mornings.
That's how it's done.
The question is, am I strong enough to fight the Spheromorph? I think I am. It's funny. I know the name of the boss, the sphere boss in the Macalania Forest, and then I almost mistake it for Sephiroth, because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like Sephiroth, you know? Yeah, that's not killing it. I didn't think it would, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna hit it either, Orin. That's okay. I'm just gonna add everyone here just to spread the experience. Wait, I don't think I've used Tidus
Well
yet.
then, what next?
You don't think my stats for Orin are ready for the boss up ahead? Really? You know what? Just for that, maybe I'll take him on now. I mean, I don't think you're provoking me, but I almost want to accept that challenge, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what? Let's find out if I am truly ready or not. I will say though, because I'm not taking Kimari down Orin's route yet, he feels very underpowered. Because I haven't started doing that yet. I'm gonna drain health. And drain was enough to kill, wow. I can't remember the last time I've used drain. Like, ever. Like, literally, ever.
My turn now.
Actually, let me get Riku in here first. iPod. Have Yuna heal. And then have Lulu just... Oh, Lulu won't kill it with this, but it's fine. And it's unfortunate that Orin won't overkill, but that's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal up here.
Heal us.
Just hit it. It's weak. Imagine not being able to hit a little fly. Actually, I shouldn't complain. I can't exactly hit a little fly also. Waka's currently hit... Oh, I don't have a... I'll just use the switch hitter, it's fine. I'll just do it for strength. Even though it wasn't even enough to kill it. Thanks, Waka. I appreciate it, man. They're so hard to kill because they have like 1v sharing in their eyes. Sharing. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Honestly, it's like, forget the evasion rate, you know? Forget the evasion rate, forget stats, forget like, you know, forget all that. That's really just why they're just hard to get in general, you know what I mean? Even if you make them like 100 times bigger than their regular size, it's just gonna be annoying to kill them, you know what I mean? Alright. I may take on... I think I'm gonna take on this... shoot, I forgot to get the crap. I forgot to get the, defense node. Whoops. Wait, I'm supposed to go down here, right? Oh, I see why. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Because I'm gonna be using up so many empty node slots for Kimari. Yeah, that's actually kind of annoying. That I'm using up a lot of empty node. But also that's what I get for changing my mind like literally last minute. But that's okay. It's part of the challenge. Making it tough on myself. Can't make the game too easy, you know what I mean? You make the game too easy, it's over. Ugh, gosh, my back's hurting. Which is not good, because I'm too young for my back to hurt. Ooh, Waka's getting a strength level up. Nice. And then we also have to unlock the level 1 Peace Sphere. HP and speed. I've already done Lulu. Okay, so that's everyone. Oh, nope. I forgot Riku. Sorry, Riku. My bad. Didn't mean to, you know. Okay. All right. Do I take on Spheromorph now? Yeah, I know. I do. I do. Ooh, there's Owaka.
Holiday prices on all items in celebration of Maester Seymour Guado's wedding.
Sonic Steel. I kind of just passed this place up. I kind of like with Kimari, this like getting this red armlet pretty early is pretty good. I think this is a temple treasure, so it's pretty cool that like this actually can carry me like all the way until probably like Mount Gagazet. Like having all those three, being able to resist all those three is so useful.
Too expensive.
Too pricey. You're right. Too pricey. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna fight Spheromorph.
Wait. It is here.
Wait, back out of this menu before purchasing? Oh crap, whoops.
What's here?
Something you should see.
But, Sir Orin...
It won't take long.
He reduces prices when you say too pricey. Ah, yeah, that's what I figured. So I did the right thing by accident there. All right, here we go. So here's how I want to start this battle. I start with Yuna, Tidus, and Lulu. What weapon does Tidus have equipped on right now? He has the double edge? The man can break crystal trees without a problem, but can't kill crystal monsters. Well, crystal trees aren't that... I imagine they wouldn't be that strong. Whereas crystal monsters are manifestations, you know what I mean? We're gonna start with the Brotherhood. But I do need to find out what his weakness is. The only problem is with the double edge, because there's two different elements, it's gonna be tough to tell.
This place... It's just water, isn't it?
This is what spheres are made of. It absorbs and preserves people's memories.
Hence why fireflies and water harmonize well together.
Fiends are also attracted to these places.
I like how Orin says that just as we're about to fight and literally turns away and like... And literally turns away like he's gonna walk away. He's like, oh, I'm gonna let these fools fight him. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. So the problem is, I don't know what spell he's gonna use. And I can't remember if the spell they use to counter is what it's weak to, or if it's the one that it's absorbing. I can't remember. Just gonna hit it for 4 damage. It's just petty 4. Okay, so it reacted with thunder. So what I can't remember is, does that mean it's weak to thunder, or if it's weak to water? That part I can't remember. So I need to test that theory. I need to test that theory first before I, like, what do you call it? Go for it. If it's using thunder, then does that mean it's weak to water? Let's find. I can't remember. Okay, so it is weak to water. Okay. Keep Yuna and then get Orin to use the good thing. Orin, you mean Lulu? You mean magic, right? Now I don't know what it's gonna go for, so this is where I'm actually probably free to switch. I'll probably use Riku and just start stealing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, I forgot to put one of the Aeons into overdrive. Crap. The reason why that has to happen is because I want to overkill it, right? And I need to overkill it where its weakness is gonna be either lightning or fire. Oh, you mean Auron to use the counter of magic. Oh, okay, okay, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand it now, I think. Yeah, I do. But I need to get overdrive first, so hold on. So it should be using a different spell against me now, right? Yeah, it should be using a different spell against me. It should not use thunder anymore. I'm gonna boost. Or actually, I could just use Veil 4. I could have used Energy Blast, now that I think about it. Okay, now I can back out. Actually, now that I think about it, how much, how much health does Pheromorph have? Because it's immune to... Oh, it's 12,000? Okay. It's 12,000 health. Okay, so I have to keep track. Oh, so Thunder was its weakness. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm just switching characters. I want to make sure all characters get their fair share of the experience. That's really all I'm doing this for. So Thundara should be its weakness, right? Okay, so 2,000. Alright. Have I used Tidus yet? Oh, it's healing water? So that means ice is its weakness now. Okay. Okay, so I've used every character. Now I can go to my actual formation. So I've dealt 2,000, 3,000, so it's at 9,000 health left. It just used fire on me, so ice should be its weakness. So it's at 2, 4, 5, 7,000? I want to put it in a position... I want to put it in a position where I can overkill it with Ixion. I need to overkill it to get maximum experience. So it's water. The thing is, I don't want to kill it, so I might just use regular water. Like I said, I farm overkills, so... Does it use water? It's... Wait, it used thunder. Which means water's its weakness again, right? I need thunder to be your weakness, man. It's ice. No, it's ice. Wait, is Lulu not hasted? I feel like Lulu should be hasted here. I should have actually also gotten Kimari to be healed as well. Or not Kimari, sorry, Ifrit. I should have gotten Ifrit to be what do you call it? Overdrive. So that way I had two options. Either fire or thunder. Oh, his weakness was water? So it's not water anymore. Okay, I'm not getting what I want, so I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to do this anymore. At this point, I don't think I should be waiting any longer. I think I should just like straight up kill it. I don't think 2,000 overdrive. Does it kill? Yeah. Oh no! I should have. I know. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't. You know? I tried. I tried. You know what I mean? I tried. Sorry. The mutt's awake. Sorry, Goro is awake. Oh, I couldn't get my overdrive. What a shame. You know what? At least I can use Ixion for the next fight, so that's fine.
Whoa, this is old. Don't know if you can play it back.
Jecht left it here 10 years ago.
Why is everyone so shocked? Why is everyone so shocked? It's like, oh, Jet left it here 10 years ago and it hasn't been stolen for 10 years. Maybe that's why they were shocked.
What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I thought I'd record it all in this. To show to my wife and kid, you know.
This is no pleasure cruise.
Hey, Braska.
Be that way then.
Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? Where are the cheering fans, the crying women?
I love the music that plays during the Jet Sphere scenes. It's like just a guitar riff.
About leaving. If you say so.
No.
Well, it better
Stay
be a
here.
lot more colorful when we come back. A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
We should
Hey,
go.
are you barking orders? Hmm? Oh, barking orders.
Oren, could you stand closer to him? Good. That should do it.
Just awkwardly stares at Jet.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite?
Jecht.
Braska, you should take one too. It'd make a great gift for little Yuna.
That's true. It would.
I suppose.
Lord Braska, we shouldn't be wasting our time like this.
What's the hurry, man?
Let me tell you what the hurry is.
Oren.
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
There's always more. What?
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this,
Why is Oron so rude?
like me,
I think a younger Oren was definitely a
You might
lot
not
different
know
from
when
the
you'll get
Oren
back
that we
home,
get
but
today,
you better
you know?
not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on. You'll be fine. Remember, you're my son. And, well, never mind, I'm no good at these things.
Since this is their first sphere, does it imply that their journey started somewhere around Makalani after leaving Bavel?
Anyways,
That's a good question,
I
actually.
believe in you. Be good. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I mean, for sure they didn't
sounded almost
definitely like. Here's the
it was
thing,
too
right?
late.
Because
He was serious.
I feel like
Jack
either depending on who the summoner
already
is,
accepted
they
his
either
fate.
start from their hometown or they start from
His
Bavel,
fate?
right? With
Jecht,
Yuna, she started from her
he was
hometown,
always
which is
talking
Besaid.
about going home to
With
Xanarkand,
Braska, it's interesting.
That's why
I
he
think that's
took
something
all
I gotta
those
pinpoint a
pictures.
little bit more.
to show them to you when he
But if I were
returned.
to have a guess, either he started
As he journeyed
here,
with us
probably in
and came
Makalania,
to
or in
understand
Bavel.
Spira and Braska's
Yeah,
resolve.
yeah, exactly. So does that mean maybe the first Aeon they
happened
got was
gradually.
Bahamut?
But Jecht changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave
Because
up going home?
because there definitely isn't like a rule in the
was
scripture
his
of
decision.
Yevon that you need to start in
I
Besaid.
guess I understood.
You just need to visit
My
all
old
the
man,
temples, right? And
he knew
like,
there was
no
no way back
particular
home.
order.
Back to Xanarkand. he wanted to go home.
Because I feel like if everyone
he
had
knew he
started in
couldn't.
Besaid, then that would be like,
couldn't go on until
you know,
he
pointed
accepted
out,
it.
and that's something that Besaid could use
Besides,
as like as a sort of
even if
tourist
he
thing,
had
where it's like,
found a
oh,
way
all
back,
high summoners start
I
here
don't
first
think he
when they
would have
start
left his
like
friends
training,
behind
you know.
before their journey was complete. All right, let's go, guys.
I like how Tidus just
Maybe I had
does
to
that,
start accepting
this,
my
like,
own
excitement and
fate.
stuff. Spheres that document Jet's journey are hidden all over Sphere. Defeating the Spheromorph has unlocked seals that once bounded the spheres. Find them. I like how he just said find them. So direct about it.
Wait.
Just like, find them.
Yeah?
Jet loved you.
Oh, come on, please.
Since they got Bahamut first,
He just
maybe
didn't know how to
Bahamut's faith
express
had a
it, he
hand
said.
in bringing Jet to Spira lore video.
Enough
Huh.
about my old man, okay?
You know what? That's
I just thought you should
that's
know.
an interesting thought, actually.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
there's a connection between Jet and Bahamut's fate because they got Bahamut first.
Thanks.
That is so interesting. That is actually so interesting. All right, but we're gonna end it off there because I am gonna end the stream today here. So thank you guys for stopping by. There are a lot of people here that find the YouTube streams better than the Twitch streams, I'll be honest. That's probably one of the reasons why I go to YouTube as well. But the good thing is they keep this as a VOD, so I suppose if people like who haven't seen it want to come watch, then they'll feel free to. So maybe I don't need to like edit it down and you guys can just check it out whenever. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, Sunday. Hopefully now a little earlier now that I understand how the whole YouTube thing works. At least for streaming. So, peace, guys. See you later. Yeah, I know. I do have to go.